Crook trying to take it on the burst. Might come for Rosario. The flick is for Gordon. Carried away by McKnight. The first strike in anger came from Norwich and from Dale Gordon. Norwich trying to pick up the tempo. Townsend. It's a good cross on the run, one for Rosario to fight for, and Fleck! But the whistle, in fact, I think had gone against Robert Rosario for the way he jumped. But Trevor, that was the combination that possibly we should be looking for.
Yes, I was very interested there in the run that Andy Townsend made from midfield. He's playing alongside Crook, but he's the one that's coming to support the front players, and unless West Ham track him down, they could have problems.
Devonshire. At the moment, though, Norwich rather letting West Ham play, and there's a chance for Tony Gale. And Dickens. And that's really brought the crowd to life, and perhaps Norwich City as well. Not operating at top speed and not at top concentration at the back. But they survived when first Gale and then Dickens had the chance to give West Ham a lead. It just opened up for Tony Gale. His shot was blocked. Dickens was saved by Gunn. Devonshire. Losing out to Gordon. Norwich now trying to warm to their task. Fleck, Townsend on his strong left foot. McKnight had to be sure with the handling of Gordon following in. Townsend. Fleck sprinting ahead of him, and he's found by Townsend, and then Fleck and then McKnight lost their bearings and the ball. But Fleck, probably, Trevor, typical of what you were saying about him. Just not running for Robert Fleck in front of goal.
No, that was a great chance, actually. Townsend made a great run through, and Robert was unlucky, just fell at the wrong moment.
Linnigan's made his way forward again. Very involved in the Norwich set plays. It goes deeper to Rosario. Fleck is right in there. And Messina was helping out at the back for West Ham. Kelly. Only Dickens up with him, although Ince has made up the ground now. And Messina as well. In the space of a few seconds, involved on the edge of both goal areas. No foul, and West Ham might be a little short at the back here. The free man on the far side is Putney, found by Townsend. Bowen charging up in support. West Ham scurrying back. And McKnight misjudged it badly. It's not the best header by Brady. Down from Linnigan. Putney sees Bowen and finds him. Out from Ince. Kelly in a little too much of a hurry. Good ball by Townsend, who's had a fine first half. Crook. And it's Townsend making the forward run. Rosario right in there, and McKnight challenged forcefully by Rosario. I think it's going to be a West Ham free kick for the challenge. But again, Trevor, Andy Townsend was a key man here.
Well, he's certainly taken the eye first half with his forward runs. It's these type of runs that are causing problems for the West Ham defence, because some of the Norwich balls that have been put into the box for Rosario are a little predictable.
The confidence that Norwich have playing the ball across their own penalty area there through Bowen. taken by Gordon from Rosario. 4 for Norwich to his left. Putney is one of them. Well, it was deflected wide. When it seemed a clean header there from Putney, and West Ham would be in real trouble. And actually hit Alvin Martin. Here's Devonshire. Touch from Rossini, Devonshire linking up with him. Ince, who likes to shoot from distance, and not a bad effort. Gunn was able to smother it. Goalkeepers don't like shots which arrive on the bounce. And he got his body down behind it. And although Rossini was charging in, hoping that the ball would ricochet off Gunn's body, it didn't. There is a feeling in football that the First Division is very evenly matched, but Fleck trying to steal a yard on West Ham and steal a goal that might mean 3 points and take them to the top against the side which will stay at the bottom unless they win here by a massive margin. And suddenly, from playing it around in midfield, they found a more incisive ball for Fleck to chase.
Yes, it was a terrific run by Robert Fleck. He's so strong in those areas and so quick. There's nothing much a defender can do about that, Martin. When he takes off like that and goes on one of those runs, there's no defender in the world can stop him.
And it was a run that not only used his natural speed, but his speed of thought as well, to get on the blind side of the defender initially and then power away.
But having got there, really should have hit the shot on target.
Yes, it's a match that's so far been let down by the quality of finishing, not by the approach work. Norwich have scored in every league game this season except one, the last home game against Arsenal. They've got a corner, forced by Gordon. Product of the Norfolk area, Dale Gordon. First came to light as a schoolboy international, played at Wembley. Phelan a little deeper this time. Rosario. He's got all the physical attributes at 6'4", Robert Rosario. And I wonder there whether that's the first sign, Trevor, that Alvin Martin's going to be missed.
Well, it's a bitter blow to West Ham, because as you saw there, Rosario, a good 5 inches above Ray Stewart. It's difficult for Ray to handle him, because obviously lacking in height, and Rosario being so strong in the air, it would cause most defenders trouble.
Rossini against Phelan, and it was a terrific save by Gunn at full stretch. Rossini took the shot a little early, perhaps. And it was a good idea. It certainly had the goalkeeper trying to show off the full extension of his leap. And Alan Devonshire takes the corner for West Ham. Gale waiting by the near post. Kelly right in, trying to distract the goalkeeper. Rossini, marked by Rosario. Devonshire again. Away by Culverhouse.
Excellent save there by Brian Gunn in the Norwich goal. I think if we could see that again, the ball was actually deflected, which made the save even better.
Took a little flick off Phelan. And Gunn still came up with the answer. Senior shot just flicking off the knee of Michael Phelan, and Brian Gunn really clawing it away. Gordon chasing, McKnight is committed, and Norwich have a real chance, and Gordon has scored! How did he squeeze it in from there? And what will McKnight think about it? So, smiles on the Norwich City bench, although not from the coach, Dave Williams, and certainly not from West Ham's viewpoint. Did McKnight have to go? But Gordon got round him and found the perfect shot. Trevor.
Well, Norwich would be delighted with that, because first of all we saw a great pass from Rosario, a tremendous finish from Gordon from a really acute angle, but really Alan McKnight would be disgusted with that because he made the wrong decision. He had no need to come, and by him coming there he made Gordon's mind up for him.
Here's Brady. Norwich in full cry. Crook. West Ham rocking, not just at conceding a goal, but at the nature of the goal. Alan McKnight is in competition at Upton Park with Tom McAllister and Phil Parkes. Indeed, Tom McAllister travelled with the team for this game as cover. Rosario beating Stewart. Here's Townsend. Here's two for Norwich City. And you certainly wonder that time whether Rosario would have got that first header down had Martin been there. He won the ball cleanly, and Townsend, who's been breaking forward in an eye-catching way from midfield, did it this time to devastating effect.
Well, Townsend certainly deserves to score that goal. From the very, very first minute, he's been making these runs through, and there's been no stopping him. He deserves that.
It's a happy tune from the Canaries now. 2 goals in 7 minutes. And Townsend, the man for the big occasion, we said at the outset. Winners at Manchester United and at Liverpool. And the goal here that will stabilise the Norwich City position in this game. Just got the first touch to it. And Gordon can counter-attack here. Fleck is to his left, beautifully found. But the linesman has the final say. But Trevor, it just proved the point you were making about how it will suit Norwich even more now.
Yes, they're playing now as if they're the away team, because it suits them very much. West Ham have to come forward in search of a goal, and Norwich are just hitting them on the break all the time. Well, was it offside?
Very close. Dickens. Ince trying to construct something with the help of Brady, and now Potts. And West Ham through Rossignol trying to capitalise on the cross. Potts again. A free header down from Rossignol. Kelly. It's a penalty. A push on Kelly. And West Ham now have some hope, and they'll be pleased that they've got Ray Stewart on. Norwich were caught out first of all by the amount of room they allowed Rossignol to knock the ball down. And then it was Phelan who caught Kelly right under the nose of the referee. Norwich do feel they've been harshly done by penalty decisions against them this season. They're on the wrong end of another one. And Ray Stewart with such a superb record from the spot. You can see why. Unstoppable. 2-1. Powered into the corner. And Ray Stewart, by my reckoning, has now scored 84 goals in League and Cup for West Ham. As a defender, that is simply extraordinary. And most of them have been penalties. Fleck going beyond Rosario. In fact, Tony Gale bundled into the back of Robert Rosario. Rosario with a header from Crook's free kick. And he appreciated the ball in. And West Ham just making sure they were concentrating at the back. But they still allowed Rosario to get there first. Gale. Here's Rossinia. And Gunn won't get there, Kelly might, but not when he wanted to get there. Hint of relief about the smile from Gunn. And suddenly Norwich City looking very nervous. Here's Rossinia. It was a testing ball across the face of Gunn's goal. Trevor, it's been a game of ebbs and flows, but it's decision time in your role as adjudicator for our Barclays Man of the Match.
Yes. Well, I've been very impressed with Liam Brady for West Ham, but I think there can only be one winner today, and that's for Norwich, and that's Andy Townsend.
And he's put so much into it that he goes off for the 3 minutes that remain. And this is purely a defensive move. Townsend, the raider from midfield, is replaced by Butterworth, the defender, to try and just shore things up for Norwich City. Ian Butterworth, a regular for most of the season, until he lost his place through illness. Missed out at Anfield. So Michael Phelan back in midfield. Ince, it's opened up. Paul Ince, a brilliant run. Now, if that ended in a goal, I think we'd have worn the videotape out, showing it to you again and again. A tremendous show of enterprise. In the end, he just lost his way, although he still managed to get in the shot. Brady. Anxious times these for Norwich City. Gale, everyone but McKnight in the Norwich half. And the team that will lead the First Division, if the scoreline stays the same, are hanging on against the bottom club. Second half really to enjoy and to indicate, although it's been difficult for Norwich in the last 15 minutes, that they're worthy of what the league table shows they've achieved so far this season. Achievements, of course, as Kenny Dalglish and George Graham are quick to point out, that really don't count for anything except a bit of prestige. Trevor, it's very open and it's a real leading question, but do you see Norwich as good enough to win the championship?
Well, the only game I've missed this season actually was against Norwich here, so it's the first time I've seen them live and I've been very impressed. But I've said all along that I think Liverpool win the championship, with Arsenal their most serious challenges. But I honestly think that Norwich can sustain this challenge and stay amongst the leaders.
And West Ham, can they stay in the First Division?
Well, they've certainly played their part in a good game here today. It's going to be difficult for them, but there's a long way to go in this season.
Norwich City return to the top of the First Division. 2 goals in 7 minutes at the outset of the second half from Dale Gordon and man of the match, Andy Townsend. Then the scare with the penalty, with Phelan bringing down Kelly, rammed in by Ray Stewart. But Norwich have beaten West Ham by 2 goals to 1.
So, going into the last games of 1988, Norwich hold the league leadership. But Arsenal right on their tails, and they'll take